My name is Joe Trybulec. I live in the USA, and I've had the pleasure of being in retail in the USA for 50 years. This is my 50th anniversary in the shoe business. I've traveled all over the world to do design, development, sourcing, purchasing, and shipping, and have shipped over 300 million pairs in my career. Now I'm here in Garda looking for new supplier partners to help grow my e-commerce business in the USA. One thing I would share with people is things have changed dramatically at retail based on the strength of e-commerce. You can take a major department store in America, for example, now doing over 30% of their total business online. The strength of those numbers are too hard to ignore, and it can be a very profitable business if you team up with a major online platform, let's say like Macy's or Walmart or Target or Amazon. And we have a model in our business where we have the retail platform, we have the supplier partner, and we have our company who does all the work with the retailer, and we also have a warehouse fulfillment center that picks, packs, and ships directly to the customer. So the retailer doesn't have to invest in any inventory. We don't have to invest in any inventory. And the supplier doesn't have to open an office in the USA. They don't have to hire an office personnel. They don't have to hire a sales team. They work with our company to represent them and get their product posted online. And when the product sells, the retailer gets paid, the retailer pays us, and we pay the supplier. And the payment terms are really good. 7 days, everyone gets paid. So it's a remarkable business model that's growing extremely fast. In our case, we went from 1 brand to 19 brands in 18 months, and we anticipate having 50 brands by this time next year, and who knows what the total future will bring. We try not to start out with big inventories. I use my experience from my career to evaluate how I think a product will do, and then I have a discussion with the supplier to send an initial inventory. If the sales outproduce the inventory, then we ask that supplier to ship more quickly. If the product underperforms, then we might add more promotional activity. And then, of course, in merchandising, you always have to have an exit plan. Even if you have a good sell-through, which we would consider an 80% sell-through in season, you're still going to carry over 20%. Now, here's an interesting thing that I've learned in the online business. Even though in July and August it's a hot summertime, if you have product like boots online, there are still people who want boots. Maybe they're traveling to a colder country or a colder area, so you don't have to go to clearance immediately on the final 20%. You can still sell that product profitably 12 months out of the year. Now, when you run out of sizes and you can no longer support the product online, then the exit plan is to, discount that product and sell it off. There are many companies in the US that buy closeouts. So you have a plan of taking the product in, selling it at regular price, selling it at promotional price, selling it at clearance price, and then clearing it out at the end of the season so the wholesaler doesn't have unproductive inventory sitting in the USA. My first impression of this fair is a very casual, friendly, supportive atmosphere. I've been going to shoe shows for almost 50 years. I used to go to WSA in Las Vegas twice a year, probably for 25 years. I used to go to Fannie in New York twice a year for 25 years. And even though I've been in the shoe business this long, this is my first trip to Garda. My friend William Wong, who's an official delegate, said, Joe, you should come and talk to people about your new business model, and it will be very productive. And today, we've already signed up 5 new supplier partners. So William was right. We have 19 brands, and our #1 brand is XTI from Spain, who is a major supplier and exhibitor for many years here at Garda. Angel Martinez, he probably, in my view, has the best collection of women's, children's, and men's shoes in the world. He has a team of about 250 people in his company. He has a design and development team that are as good a team as I've ever seen in my entire career. Hats off to Angel Martinez at XTI.